cheat on me soon.
What?
I know, because I'm an empath.
I was not gonna cheat on you.
I had
What are
to
you
cheat on you
talking about?
because you were literally going to cheat on me.
Sorry. Go, get out.
Close
Get
the
out.
door.
Go,
Shut the door.
get out.
Shut
I
it.
wasn't gonna cheat on you. What
And
are
now
talking
you
about?
don't believe me, so I don't trust you. And now I'm hurt and confused. So
What?
just leave.
What? What are you
so
talking about?
manipulative.
Oh
And
my
you're
God.
so toxic.
You didn't say me and my kids. You left the kids out.
I told you I was here with my kid. Why would I be at the park by myself?
I thought we were having a picnic.
At this park with all this, like,
With all these kids? Seriously?
yo, what?
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna give you this. You know, I'm gonna give you this. And I'm gonna keep it moving. You have a nice day.
Are you kidding me right now?
Crazy. Yo, you going viral. You going viral. That's crazy.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording you. I got you on there. You think it's crazy? You sitting there, Karen, recording me? I'm gonna record you, Karen. That's crazy. On a date, you sitting there bringing your kids, talking about come to a park.
One piece.
It's supposed to be me and you. It's supposed to be me and you.
How's it gonna be me and you if I told you I was here with my kids?
Now you're lying. You know what?
Yo.
Red flag. Can't trust a woman with 9 kids and gonna lie about her kids. You can't trust a woman with 9 kids. So you gonna waste my food? Out of here. You know what? You know what? All right, hold on. No, you think I'm playing with you? You wanna sit there and play? What's my money?
Yo, you are such a person. I hope you feel good about yourself.
Bye.
Lose my number.
Now, imagine this. A man brings food, 1 box of pizza, and somehow he's the problem because it's not enough to feed her 8 kids. 8 kids. The entitlement is blowing. See, this isn't just about pizza. It's about a mindset that's become way too common, where accountability disappears and expectations skyrocket. Squad of children that aren't even his. She's not embarrassed by her behavior. She's offended that a man didn't instantly volunteer to play stepdad, chef, and provider to a whole squad of children that aren't even his. And this right here is wild. Before we dive in, drop a comment. Are modern men more delusional, or is it the ladies? Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss what we expose next. What's even crazier, in her mind, he's the crazy one. That's the kind of delusion we're dealing with today, where common sense is labeled selfishness and boundaries are mistaken for disrespect. It's not about generosity anymore. It's about how much someone can take before calling it love. And men are finally starting to walk away like kings the moment they see that kind of manipulation for what it is.
Stop leaving the light on. If you're the last person to leave, turn it off. I can't see anything. It would help if the porch light was on.
Ladies, a selfish woman is always going to get exactly what she wants.
But do they get what they deserve?
Because men don't expect women to be selfish.
Are we sure that we're occupying the same timeline here? Because there's a bit of a incongruence between that statement and the reality of how a lot of women portray themselves, especially on social media.
Growing up, we were taught we had to be selfless, that we had to give unconditional love, right?
What?
And men grow up being told that women are going to depend on them for everything. Finances, stability, security.
I don't think that we're on the same timeline here.
So they know this. This is programmed in their thinking that a woman is going to depend on them.
Okay, I see the problem here. And the fact that I have to say what I'm about to say is genuinely sad. But not every single person dependent on their gender was raised in the same way. And moreover, people are not computers. They are not programmed and then stay that way in perpetuity. No, people are individuals. They are able to change the way that they think.
See? This is what no one wants to admit. The same women who build their entire value around what they can get from a man often find themselves alone the moment that leverage fades. It's not punishment, it's just reality catching up. When relationships become purely transactional, what can you do for me? Love turns into a business deal, not a bond. And eventually, that kind of deal expires. The looks fade, the attention dries up, and suddenly, The men they once dismissed as not good enough are the same ones living in peace while they're left wondering what went wrong. And here's the kicker. Instead of reflecting, many will point the finger everywhere else. Society, men, the dating pool, anything but the mirror. It's the classic refusal of responsibility. They chose the fast lane of validation and instant gratification. But when the ride ends, they act shocked that there's no one waiting at the finish line. At the end of the day, the math is simple. If everything you offer can be replaced with youth, beauty, or money, then what happens when those things run out?
$100 million Navy ship with lesbian captain runs aground, catches fire, sinks. Honestly, was there any need to mention that this lady was lesbian? It was unnecessary and, quite frankly, an insult to the lesbian community. It's 2024. Some of my best friends are carpet munchers. It's time to move on. And I can 100% guarantee that the sexual orientation of this person played no part and had no bearing in the fact that this ship sank. Clearly she crashed because she was a woman. You know?
Standing on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
Then f*** off.
No respect. Chivalry is dead.
Dating pool, anything but the mirror. It's the classic refusal of responsibility. They chose the fast lane of validation and instant gratification. But when the ride ends, they act shocked that there's no one waiting at the finish line. At the end of the day, the math is simple. If everything you offer can be replaced with youth, beauty, or money, then what happens when those things run out? Balance, its advantage. They want the freedom of independence and the privileges of traditional chivalry. It's this constant doublespeak that's eroding trust between men and women. You can't demand to be treated like a queen and then cry equality only when it's convenient. Real equality means equal responsibility, equal effort, and equal consequence. And that's why fewer people are taking these arguments seriously anymore, because the math never adds up. You can't shout empowerment while expecting someone else to carry the weight.
Traditional.
You're not a traditional woman. Are you a virgin?
No.
You're not a traditional woman. And I'm saying this, man, you women want traditional outcomes. Weddings, white dresses, and you're schizophrenic, psychotic non-virgins with trust issues.
My girl left me walking, but she don't know I'm from the streets. I even found a little taco stand. I'm enjoying my time alone walking in the streets. Look, she decided to come back for me. Look at her. With her. Best believe I didn't order her no tacos.
Women need men.
Do women need men? No. We don't need y'all.
I do. I need my man. Baby, I need my man.
Okay. Why don't you need men?
What do I need a man for? To do what?
Everything.
Okay, why do you need a man?
Because we was created to be soft and nurturing. We ain't created to be working hard. We need a man. I need a man. I need my man.
I mean, I got a man, but I don't feel like I need him. But I like him around.
More
I feel
than
like men need women more than we need them. Y'all can't do shit yourself.
This one's a classic example of how the wrong friends can quietly destroy everything good in a woman's life. What she really needs isn't a new man, it's new friends. Because some of these so-called girlfriends aren't advising her. They're sabotaging her. We've all seen it. That one friend who can't stand to see someone else happy, who whispers poison, disguised as empowerment. They'll tell her to stand up for herself, or don't. Let him control you. When the truth is, they're projecting their own loneliness and failed choices onto her. And the pattern is painfully predictable. The friend who actually respects her man, values partnership, and keeps her circle clean. She's married, stable, and respected. But the one who mocks her provider, disrespects good men, and calls accountability oppression. She's the same one crying on social media about how there are no good men left. It's not a mystery. You can't build a healthy relationship surrounded by people who secretly celebrate when yours falls apart. Choose friends who want to see you win, not the ones who want company in their chaos.
You gotta take back your finances, man. Okay? Women love a guy who's assertive, plans ahead. So let's beat them at their own game. Let's assert and let's plan ahead, huh? All right, ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
What do we need? What do you want to get?
We need a tiny paper on the toilet paper and body wash.
Toilet paper, body wash. Got it.
Honey, you can't park here.
What was it?
You can't park here. This is for, like, the drive up.
Perfect. Thank you. Here we go. Give those to you.
No, I'm so sick of this.
Well, you wanted toilet paper, body wash?
We're not going to keep doing
I called
this.
ahead.
No.
Made plans. Reservations,
Honey,
some
it's Sunday.
say.
I want to do a lap.
Oh, we can do a lap. Around the building to leave.
A solid 9.8.
From LA?
Mm-hmm.
You must mean Los Alamos, not Los Angeles.
Los Alamos, do you know where I am?
Yeah, not in reality. You're not a 9 or a 10. You're not even that. So that's fine. You think most men make $400,000 and you want a man under 35. Gentlemen, avoid these kind of succubi.
Who do you think is a 10?
Not you.
Girls always be saying, I deserve princess treatment. But I ain't never seen no fucking princess in no history book that said, drank a bottle of Don Julio, threw at random people at the club. No, you're like a pirate. You get drunk, you talk, you travel the world, end up on beaches and random dudes' boats. You're like a pirate, okay? So take it easy. Take it easy, Captain Loose Legs.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you can't afford a woman's lifestyle, then date within your budget. Stop shaming women for wanting what you can't provide.
The problem with this is that women expect men to pay for them at all. Because I would never get into a relationship with someone and be dating someone and expect them to pay for anything for me. Because that is my job. They're not my dad, they're my partner. I can make my own money. I can pay for my own life. Thank you very much. I did it before him. Why shouldn't I be expected to do it after him? Because a man is now in your life doesn't mean you should expect him to suddenly pay for your nails and pay for your hair and pay for like, no, that's so entitled. And that is not something you should be expecting from a guy you're dating. If you guys are married, different story. But if you're just dating, what? Come on, let's be so for real. You are not entitled to a man's money just because you exist and you're a woman. I'm sorry.
And here it is, the moment truth meets tantrum. Her friend tries to tell her something real, something that could actually help her grow. But instead of listening, she reacts like an adult toddler. You know the type, wants full freedom, zero responsibility, and instant sympathy when things fall apart. It's the modern epidemic. People demanding the right to do whatever they want, yet refusing to face the default text natural consequences that come with those choices. Accountability has become offensive. Responsibility is seen as control. And the second someone holds up a mirror, they call it judgment. But that's the real test of maturity, not how loudly you claim independence, but how well you handle correction. You can't want to be treated like an adult while reacting like a child the moment someone challenges you. If you've been vibing with this breakdown so far, make sure to hit that like button. It helps a lot. And trust me, the next clip goes even deeper into the mindset behind all this chaos.
I have never been the one to leave. I've only ever been left in every relationship I've ever had. One could say I've been fumbled many times.
No, one could not say you've been fumbled many times. If you got left, that means they didn't fumble you. That means they gave you up. Like, they gave up possession of the ball to somebody else. They didn't fumble you. If you left them, then you could say that they fumbled you because they had you and they messed it up and lost you. But if they gave you up, that's not a fumble, sweetheart. That just means they didn't want you no more.
Play apple. That's all, babe. That just coming in, babe.
But think about this. You getting all this apple pay,
Nobody
you don't
worried.
respect these guys. You got a man, we know that you don't respect them. He basically bought your love.
That's princess treatment. That's
Indeed.
energy.
Guys,
That's what guys need to start doing. I'm not gonna that money. Spend that. Yeah, it costs to be a boss.
What does he get in return?
My time. energy, my consistency, me taking away time from my child for me to be with you. Listen, I'm a mother. I'm not gonna take away from my son.
Time out, real quick. You just answered it. He gets a woman that has kids with another man. He gets a single mom. That is not a flex. One, the kids is baggage. The other things is all intangibles. We're speaking about what's tangible. What he's giving you is something that's physical in the material world. Is attention tangible? No, that's not tangible, meaning that it isn't an equal value exchange. He's giving up his hard-earned working money to you, and you didn't earn it. The man that you chose, I'll just go ahead and say it, that a simp. You got him in the customer zone. He's paying for your...
We disagree with how the direction that you guys, your thought process has taken, and I believe that ultimately that's not going to make you happy in the long run. I think that the choices that you're making aren't gonna have a happy life down the line.
Well, I think it wouldn't make you happy, maybe. Also, I know people that have had, like, obviously way worse lives than me, and they be in so up at, but they be laughing about it. They seem happy.
Of course there's joy in bad circumstances, but you've made these circumstances for yourself. So where you're crying after having, where you're self-harming and you're not having to go to the ER, where you're having emotional trauma with boyfriends, where you're putting yourself in risky situations, where you're dependent on selling your body for money, you're putting yourself in these situations, and ultimately you're just going to continue feeling empty. You're going to continue emotionally disassociating. And when you have kids and they're asking you about your or asking you about your life, you shouldn't want to leave them down that life, because it's a life of alcohol, it's a life of sin, it's a life of sickness.
But like, girl, like, that's just...
You know what's crazy? The moment someone tells her the truth, not even harshly, just honestly, she falls apart like an adult toddler. It's the emotional version of throwing toys out of the crib. She wants the freedom to do whatever she wants, but the second consequences show up. Suddenly, she's the victim. This is what happens when accountability gets treated like an insult. Responsibility has become optional, and emotional maturity is replaced with defensiveness. Instead of asking, what can I learn from this? It's always, why are you attacking me? The irony is, the truth wasn't her enemy. Her pride was, growth only happens when you can sit with discomfort and admit maybe, just maybe, you're the problem this time. But as we keep seeing, for some people, that level of self-awareness is a foreign language.
And a month, but not many people are earning that.
Yeah.
Like, not many people make 6 racks a month. I think only 1% of the people in UK are earning like 100 grand a year.
It's 5%. It's 5%.
It's 5%. That's still
low,
low
5% is like 2.3 million people in the UK.
Yeah, but that's still not a lot of people, and a majority of them are over 40 or 40 and
I didn't put an age restriction on this. I didn't mention age. 40's not that old.
Sounds like she wants a sugar daddy, man. You deal with a 40-year-old man?
Yeah, if he was handsome.
He was 10 when you was born.
So? That doesn't bother me.
Head's missing. Firstly, I want to say, yeah, that's unrealistic.
It's not unrealistic. I don't like the word unrealistic because there's a lot of people that live that as a real life. It might be uncommon, especially to certain demographics of people and certain people, the way they live their life and who they surround themselves with. But in where I'm from and the people I surround myself, it's quite normal. So yes, might be unrealistic for a lot of people. It's not an unrealistic thing for me, actually. It's quite bare minimum. But who is it unrealistic for?
Someone like within our age bracket.
But that's not true, because I know a lot of people in our age bracket that earn more than that.
What are they doing?
A lot of things.
No one that's working a 9 to 5 is earning 6 grand a month. Yeah, but and if they are, they're getting taxed.
Stop saying, oh, 6 grand, 6 grand. She's out of your bracket. I am out of your price bracket. Yeah, you can't afford me. You were never gonna date me anyway. Go work harder. Get your money up. See you later.
I don't agree with that. We're not on the same wavelengths.
I need stability. I need comfort. I need to be feminine.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand a girl that expect me to pay for everything, bro. Like, those are the worst type of girls, bro. Like, where's your money? Where's your money? Why do you expect me to always pay for you? It's weird. I don't even like that type of energy around me. Like, where's your money at? This ain't that. Like, and you don't even care that I'm spending all my money. Ew, get away from me.
And that wraps it up for this breakdown. The patterns are clear: entitlement, lack of accountability, and a total disconnect from reality. It's not hate, it's just truth that too many people are afraid to say out loud. If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll love the next one. We're diving even deeper into the mindset that's quietly destroying modern relationships. I'll see you there.